What's up, Eyez? Angie Eyez here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in and just trying to, check in with me to see how I'm doing on my weight loss journey. So this video right here will be pretty quick. Today is September 10th, Thursday, and I am really excited because I am feeling inspired. I'm feeling motivated, and I'm back on track, and I know I can do this, you guys. So, the other day when I weighed in, well, I don't know, one day last week, I will have to look at my camera to get the exact date, but I weighed in at 288.9 or 8. And then Monday, I weighed in at 286.8. And today, I weighed in at 285.8. So I lost 1 pound. Yay me. So it seems that I am on track to meet my goal for September of being down to 280 pounds. And I couldn't be more excited about it, y'all. And forgive me for looking around. You already know I just don't. It's kind of weird looking into the camera trying to make a video. So I just like to look around. That's just me, who I am, how it is. But I don't know. I'm just like excited about it. I feel good about it. And I feel energized lately. And I think it's because my spirit is like in the right place. I've been having some pretty powerful prayer sessions lately and just giving it to God and, reading my Bible a little bit, talking a little bit more about Him, sharing my testimony as far as what He's been doing in my life. And, I know there are a lot of guys out there. I know there are a lot of people who say that they don't believe in Him, that He's not real. And what I want to say to kind of counteract that. And of course, my experience is not your experience. Your experience is not my experience. But what I will say about that is that whenever I'm going through something and I pray, nothing really happens, nothing really moves until I say that name, Jesus. And when I say the name Jesus, it seems like doors open. Whenever I'm going through something, I give it to Him, And I mean, it's been a while since I was confused, and, trying to figure out what was the truth and what to believe. And, the one thing I know to be factual for me is that I can pray and I can pray and I can pray, but until I call on the name Jesus, nothing happens. So I know that, it's a little bit of truth and, some of the things aren't what people say that it is, but just try it for yourself is all I can tell you. Go on your own journey. Figure out what works for him. Try Him. Try Him and see if it's sweet. That's all I can tell you. So, that's just it. So, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm like waking up spiritually. I'm feeling good spiritually. Feel like everything spiritually is starting to fall into place, and I appreciate them. And it's not to say that I don't have certain obstacles that I'm dealing with right now, because I am, but who isn't? And that's just a part of it. That's a part of the journey. It is not to say that you'll never experience anything negative when you're with Him. Only thing He promises is that if you lean on Him, He'll get you through it. So I just want to take a moment to encourage you, no matter what you're going through, try them out for yourself and see if it don't work or whatever. See if your perspective doesn't change. See if mountains in your life don't move. I mean, just exercise that faith that you have, that faith that's the size of a mustard seed, and see, will He do it? Will He do it? Will He do it? Won't He do it? Did He do it? Yeah, He will. Just try Him out and see. So pretty much that's it for me. I don't know. For this journey, I'm just going to take it month by month. I'm not going to do anything long because I'm not a person that stick. In the past, I haven't stuck with it, but one of my Facebook friends, the Queen Shaneri, I think that's how she pronounces her name, she said something the other day that just stuck with me, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to paraphrase because I can't remember word for word what she said, but what she said to me, or no, not me, but it spoke to me. So what she said to us, her, Facebook friends or followers or whatever, is that, it was a time where she was thick and she was loving being thick, but she wasn't healthy. And so she asked the question, you're thick? She was like, you're thick, but are you healthy? So how can you say that you love yourself but not love yourself enough to take care of yourself. And I'm like, you know what? You are absolutely right. How can I claim to love myself, but not love myself enough to get healthy for myself? Not because of anything that I'm going to get out of it. I mean, what I hope to get out of it is good health, a longer life, to be able to be active and to move around, and you never know what type of opportunities you'll run into to share your testimony and your story. So I'm glad at the beginning of the year, I worked hard. I mean, I ate right. I worked out. I worked hard, and then I fell off track because I started having heart palpitations or whatever. Because I think I was overexerting myself. I was going a little too hard, a little too fast, and because of my weight, I need to work my way up to it. So I'm not gonna go as hard as I was going. I'm just gonna take small changes, baby steps, and I'm gonna crawl. And then when I get strong enough, I'm gonna walk. And then when I get strong enough, I'm gonna sprint. And then when I get strong enough, I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna take it for all it's worth, y'all. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna take it for all it's worth. So yeah, that's it. Just don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, you crash and then you fall, and then you have a hard time getting back up. So if you lost your motivation, get back up. We in it to win it. And guess what? There is no time limit. Don't compare yourself to any other person, because this is your journey. It has to be personal for you. It's not to say that you won't lose. I mean, you're going to lose your weight, but I can't tell you that you're going to lose, 100 pounds in 6 months. That would be nice, but I mean, no. It might take you 3 or 4 years to lose 100 pounds. It may take you 2 years to you lose 20 pounds. But whatever it is, in each pound, each ounce that you lose, it counts. It works. And don't be discouraged. Just keep up. And when you fall down, don't beat yourself up. Get back up. Look at weight loss like this. Think about it as any other obstacle that you go through in life. And you're going to have your challenges, whether it's like school or jobs or even your living situation. If you're driving a car and your car breaks down, you don't give up on it, do you? No. You see it for what it is, and you do what you got to do to get that car up and running for you to, be able to, live your life, right? Even with your housing situation, I don't know what you're going through. Let's say you're in a position, you lose your job, you lose your home or whatever. Guess what? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And guess what? You're going to get back up. You're going to find another job. And then you're going to look around and you're going to find another place. And you're going to find another opportunity to be self-sufficient again. So don't even worry about it. I mean, we all go through it. We all have our obstacles. But guess what? It's okay. It's okay. So if there's anything that you want to talk about as far as your life is concerned, I am here for you, because I believe you're here for me too. So we can be here to support each other through it. And there's a lot that goes along with it. I mean, life happens, and a lot of us that are obese and overweight, what do? We turn to food. We turn to food in most situations, and I'm learning not to do that. I mean, I love food. I love eating food. I love the way it tastes. I love the way it makes me feel. But I can't love food more than I love myself. I love being lazy, but not to the point where it just hurts me. And physically, it hurts me. Like my kidneys, they're not functioning properly. And I'm thinking that a part of that, I don't need dialysis or anything like that. And God willing, I never will. But, a part of that, I believe, is because I'm overweight. So I need to get that in order, because my health is most important to me. I want to live a long life, y'all. What I'm sharing with you is that I lost both my parents. My father died at the age of 48, and it devastated me. And he died from complications with diabetes and an aneurysm. So it's like an aneurysm exploded, and he went into a diabetic coma, and he never woke up. That was the most heartbreaking, traumatic experience of my life at that point. And then my mother died from complications of diabetes and all of her organs shutting down on her. And I watched her suffer, and it was so hard to go through, And some days I cry and I'm sad, and I can't even get motivated to do anything, because the hurt and pain from that just overwhelms me. But I don't want to have the same problems that my parents did. And I don't want my child to go through that, y'all. I don't want to go through that. I don't want anybody that I love to, you know, have me suffer or watch me suffer like that, because it's not fun. So that's the reason why I'm getting this together. And I don't care how long it takes, but I'm going to meet my goal, y'all. And matter of fact, I don't even know what my final goal is. I don't know what size I want to be. I don't know how many pounds I want to weigh. I don't even know, like, my ideal shape of my body. But I'll say this, the majority of my life, I've been under 150 pounds. Well, my young life. And then late, well, I guess I became really obese. I was 245 when my mother died, and that was my biggest weight, and it was devastating. Whatever, and I think I spent the year at that weight, and before then I hovered between 180 and 200 pounds, which was comfortable for me. And before that, I was like 150 for a while. Before that, I was like between 110 and 137 pounds for a while. So, you know, after my mother died, I put on some extra weight, a lot of extra weight, you know, because during that time I had like a lot of miscarriages, was in a marriage that didn't work out. You know, I had a husband that was cheating on me with, you know, anybody he could, made a baby. And so I decided to leave that situation. And, you know, my father died. You know, like I lost my father, and then I like lost my husband, and then a little while later, I had a stillborn, and a little while later, I lost my mother, and a little while later, I had like a miscarriage. So I've experienced a lot of devastating things, but guess what? I'm still here. Any obstacle that life can throw you, I've been there. I've done it, trust me. So, you know, you can't let that, don't beat yourself up, and don't let it beat you down, because as long as you have breath in your body, there's nothing that you can't overcome. There's nothing that you can't accomplish. And, you know, just get up and do it. I don't care what your goals is. I don't care if it's weight loss. I don't care if it's education. I don't care if it's entrepreneurship. I don't care if it's home ownership. I don't care if it's a vacation. I don't care what it is. Whatever you desire to do, look deep inside yourself and find a way to do it. Alright, and I thought this was going to be a short video. It turned out to be longer than I expected, and, you know, it's okay. So, eyes, just know, eyes are watching you, and eyes are watching me. So, peace out, eyes.